So it's like Jewish witchcraft. So when y'all see this right here, just know you see it. This is a lot of shit. This is Star Wars. This is your body. This is a six-pointed star. This is the tarot cards. This is supposed to be the Sephiroths. These are supposed to be the emanations of God. These are supposed to be all this frunked out ass lost light. You know what I'm saying? None of that means shit. And then for the most part, then they got y'all in all these allegories. You got one Mason who made up a version about it. You got another Mason who made up another version about it. I'm saying they got another picture about another. Here goes some more Masons. You know what I'm saying? You got a Mason who made up another version about it. Here goes another Mason, another Jesuit made up another version about it. I'm saying I got another Mason who made up another version about it. There's a whole bunch of different Masons making different versions about shit. About the same shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all you're gonna learn. You ain't gonna learn shit else. A whole bunch of dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. This right here, another Mason version about it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, got cover that up. Little naked man. Look, they got the nerve to actually show the shit. Oh, it's a whole naked man shit. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, bro, they got the top. That's supposed to be Lilith, or Sophia, or some shit like that. Or you going to Mama. That's you going to the mama. So they call the mind or Kether or Pluto the mother and things of that nature, or the crown the mother, right? Because it's just able to receive. The feminine energy is able to receive, right? The masculine energy is able to externalize. So anything you externalize is masculine energy. Anything you internalize is feminine energy. So when you're thinking about things like different Bibles and contexts and Jewish literature and things of that nature, this is why they cling on to the Talmud so much, like the Tanakh, right? So this helps you understand the Mishnah, the Mishnah, the goddamn Tanakh, about the first five books of the Bible and the Genesis and the separations of all these things of that nature, right? Because it's all springing from what they think they received in their mind that they didn't possibly come up with themselves or some shit like that, right? So when you think about the book of Kabbalah, the Kabbalah book, right? That's what basically Kabbalah means, to receive, right? So if you're a person that's unable to receive, you don't understand shit. So they got to practice for you, and that'll be the Kabbalah. And the Kabbalah is a practice to help you be able to receive. So that's where all the religions come from. You know what I'm saying? And the Jewish witchcrafts and shit. And Hermes Trismegistus and shit, the stupid ass shit. Like a religious person might be saying, oh, theologian, oh, nah, the shit like that, nah. But like, you stupid as fuck. The tree in the motherfucking Garden of Eden is the Kabbalah tree of life, bitch. Not the other way around. Is you retarded? Thank you so much for the donation, David Banks. You said they love the phallic. They don't they? Real shit. Real shit. This is the highest knowledge y'all gonna get. The highest esoteric. You can't get on no Jewish person channel on the internet and they actually know what they talking about. They just as lost as any fucking body else. Retarded. And they Muppet hats stink. Says you gotta wash your scalp sometimes. Real shit. Oh, Ninja Turtle snapping Firebird monkey shell back, slick back cow tongue hair. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then just let you know, this representation of Malkuth. The representation of Malkuth, right, is where our demiurge is at. It's always going to be a correlation of 7, too. You know what I'm saying? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a minute. That's 7, right? Well, this is, yeah, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's going to be 7. So this is where the planets float at, down Malkuth. So it's going to be a correlation of 7. And that's Adam, that's Eve. That's your masculine, that's your feminine. And it's supposed to be the tree, the body. So this represents your body. Adam represents your thoughts. Eve represents your feelings. Then you got your lower natures, your demonic energies you think and feel about, and you got your angelic energies you think and feel about. Now, they used to call this the mother because it's just able to receive. So when you're receiving from the mentality, they was calling the brain, not well the chakra that made the organ, the brain. So that'd be the crown chakra, right? The crown chakra, first eye chakra. So since your mind is like a womb, and you get to receive, make chakras wills, right? Will things in to your space as experiences. They call your mind, and they also was calling that the spirit once upon a time. They was calling the spirit feminine. Now, you might got a bunch of sheep mind that make dumbass arguments. Oh, the first God was a woman. Oh, and then they called it the black God. Oh, so the first woman was a black God. You stupid as fuck. First, black means an emotion, aka the water or the feeling, and then woman means to receive. So the dark woman was what they was calling God back in the day, aka the emotions that we was receiving. That's what they was calling God. But that became the description of multiple after a while, and then there was too many gods, so they had to single things up and things of that nature, and made y'all start worshiping more masculine energies. Ain't got nothing to do with no race or none of that goddamn shit. But for the most part, here's the thing. This is when you understand the true knowledge of it. Then, for the most part, once you understand that, and this the lower nature and the higher nature, this the masculine and the feminine, you got two sides to that. That'd be fire, water, air, earth, and shit like that. Fire, water, air, earth. And this would be like the whole little Sephiroth allegory today shit. Reason. Based upon the fig leaves and shit like that, and all kind of motherfucker shit. So these are just different seals to represent that. These are different seals. A lot of these seals look familiar. Y'all see that on a lot of y'all cheap ass clothes at Walmart and shit like that, right? Y'all see a lot of this one in Catholicism and churches and shit like that, right? Y'all might not see that one no more. And nowadays, y'all might not see a lot of those no more. This was one that was that little clothing line company that put a lot of nines on their shit. They was taken from that. You know what I'm saying? That clothing company that was putting a lot of nines on their shit. I forgot what that clothing line was called. Y'all. Oh shit, I'm ripping pages. Y'all don't even want to get into this. It's all kind of magic square witchcraft. But I will have to spend too much time on this because they rock y'all to sleep. This ain't even how it's like upside down on purpose. Some of these is upside down, cat-a-corner on purpose. This is what the Ankh really mean. What the Ankh mean is Kabbalah. It's the Kabbalah tree of life still. So the Ankh just really means your body, right? And for the most part, back in the day, they was making an as above, so below correspondence. So when you make an Ankh, this was our first compass. You know what I'm saying, right? And I don't even want to say our first, but let's say back in the day, we created a square and compass, right? We were still like Masons, right? They called it. I forgot what they was calling it. Beyond Gilders. And we created like a magnifying, it ain't no magnifying glass though, but it's like the magnifying glass. Where's my magnifying glass? I got all the witchcraft on my holy table. Know what I'm saying? So it's like the magnifying glass. But without the glass in it. And they used to take this and track the sun. That's the Ankh. And when it goes into Ma'at, that you can't track it anymore, right? That's when they put the little hook on there. That's what it represented. So it also represents the Libra constellation. But in totality, it represents the sun transition from 6 a.m. in the morning to 6 p.m. or from spring to fall time, and just you having an object to be able to track that till you can't track it no more. On your mark, aka the desire, birth, spring, transformation, death, Easter, egg, get set, aka go. AKA, you get ready to go to the opposite position. Raw, get ready to turn into Saw. 180-degree angle. First house to 7th house. Aries to Libra. That's what I'm saying. So it's just the object that they use to track it. And so all this esoteric other meaning behind it that people put on it, this why when they carry it or hold it, they don't got no power. Because they don't understand what it was meant for. The actual power is to go outside and do that, because inside, before we created that object to represent, remember, we do everything from the inside out, right? We're trying to track our own mentality as below, and as above, we created a hieroglyphic, right? So before we made compasses and motherfucker micro glasses and shit like that and shit, right? we did. This is one of those. What this is, right? So if you create one of these as above, so below, and then go outside. I keep freezing, man. Damn. Stop freezing. So it don't have no power when you don't practice it the right way. But when you go outside and do that, and then you will actually attract attention you don't know why you getting. Because you actually doing it the way it was made and the space a group of spirits was in when they made it in the first place. Then you will start to get on YouTube, get attention for other things. And you will start being able to teach that. And people will be interested in that. And then that's how you actually give it energy. Other than that, the Ankh has no energy. Motherfuckers not even practicing it the right way. It's just people getting you lost so you can support their community and get them crumbs. And it ain't gonna make the Pope get up and walk out. But if I was to start doing this today, I bet y'all start seeing the Pope send puppets on these phones and gadgets and computers every day and start copying me. I bet I made the Pope get up out their seat. That's how you do it. And I'll be able to say shit like I'm Uriel and it's for real and believable. Which, hey, I ain't making that shit up anyway. But you gotta bring synchronicities and correspondences together. That's what make it true. You know what I'm saying? I know what I do with my power. I've been here for eons, baby. This is